You know the story. You booked your trip, you're running out of time, and you've got nothing packed. What do you do? In today's episode, we talk about ways that we can make packing a more efficient process and, not to mention, a more enjoyable one. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is Alex DiFiore, alongside myself, Karen Massanello. This is part 2 of our Adventures in Italy series. So in this show, we're going to talk about some of the preparations that are involved, logistically speaking, what goes into packing for the trip, so as to make it a more pleasurable experience for that traveler in mind. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to you, Karen, and you can share with us some of your recent experiences on the packing process.
Okay, thanks, Alex. I think it's easy to take too much, obviously, okay. But when it's better to take less, because you can always buy something when you're there. There's an emergency. If you bring something that's of value to you, you got to lug it around for all your trip, because you don't want to just throw it out. So if you bring excess, when I went on my one trip, I bought a lot of disposable stuff that I didn't care, so I left room. But one thing I found for me as a traveler by myself is I don't want to carry check-in bags. It makes your life so much easier. But I can't get away with a backpack. I need a suitcase. And the airline does allow you to take in the overhead compartment, a suitcase 22 by 14 by 9. And that's what this one is. It's a little bigger than the one I went with last time, and I managed. So I'm pretty sure with this and my carry-on bag, which is a pretty good size, I should be okay by planning. And that's the hard part, knowing where you're going to go and what you really need. And for me, during the day, it's going to be pretty easy. It's like Florida weather, shorts, whatever. But at night, it's going to be cooler than I'm used to. So I'm not going to be out late at night. I may take a tour, do something one of them is a walking tour. I might wear a pair of jeans and sneakers and a light jacket, but not for the first few days in Rome. It'll be nice. So you have to think about, I'm 3 days in each area. Do I need 3 evening outfits for dinner and 3 daytime outfits? So that's the way I've been thinking about it. And I can wear those same 3 outfits the next city I go to, because I'm going to be in a different area. So you only need 3 or 4 outfits for the day and for the night. But I'm looking at also my medications, my vitamins, my makeup, whether or not they have hair dryers that are acceptable. We had some on the cruise that barely blew a feather.
Yes, so making sure that the
plugs are, that's the whole thing. That's a big thing. And in some of the older hotels, they don't have enough plugs, so you have to have something that's compatible. If you've got a watch and you've got more than one phone and you've got a laptop and you have to charge them, you have to consider all those things. So this has it's knowing where I'm going and having a calendar and keeping track. That's why I don't want to have to carry and check in. That slows you down so much. So this obviously is on wheels, and it slides right over the handle. This is a great. There's so many websites that you can go to. This one I found at Fashion Supply, but it comes. You fold it up in a little tiny suitcase, and it slips right on the handle.
See how it goes?
And it just sits there, so you don't have to carry either bags.
Yeah.
But this one will stay by my side, and you could put a small laptop in here. Mine is my iPad's a little bit too big, but I'll probably keep it inside to protect it. Right. So all of my most valuable things will go in here. My passports, my documents, and my paperwork, my travel stuff can go in these pockets.
You did mention that you are going to pack an outfit, a spare outfit, just in case something happens to your luggage.
I don't ever take my eyes off my bag, and by traveling with this small bag, you can take it on the train with you. It can sit right in front of you by your knees. They don't make you take it away. On the plane, it'll be right over my head.
Right.
And this bag will have my jewels, my passport. I don't have any jewels, but the things that mean the most to me will be in this, where I will actually have this in my hands at all times.
Right.
So mostly my clothes and shoes and stuff. But I will always carry one outfit, one pair of underwear, one bra, one outfit for a day, and one dress. I have one dress that I bought years ago on Good Morning America. It was a travel dress, and it's a simple black dress. An elephant could sit on it and it will not wrinkle. It's the
Perfect.
greatest dress
Very
to have.
convenient.
Black. It's nice. It's classic
Right.
black dress.
Okay.
So that and my black heels and my pillow. I have a travel pillow that was suggested to me on a travel website that you bring something of luxury. And she suggested a pillow, and I thought it was a great idea. And I have a little travel pillow. And it's really nice when you're in a hotel that you're so far away and you have your head on your own pillow.
Okay.
There's something about it, and it's in one. It will show you in all the stuff that I have. But this is an example, and this will be thinned out, and I'll roll it up and put it in cubes. But everything should fit in here.
Have you already kind of done a test run to see how much clothing items, how much of your personal effects are going to fit into?
Not
that
yet,
piece
because
of
of
luggage?
not because of the cat. I have not wanted to traumatize my cat, but I actually am going to try it today. We're going to try, and we're going to see.
All right.
That's what we're going to try to see if I have to eliminate. With everything I've got there, I can say that this is minimal, I think. And there's a couple of luxury items, but most everything, if I can take all of this, it'll be great. If I can't, I'll pick the things that I absolutely have to have or need to have. But I think this suitcase, if I pack it right, we should be good.
Okay, so let's take a closer look at some of the technicalities that are involved in getting this thing packed and ready to go.
Okay.
Because I'm sure the viewers are going to want to know really how what packing methods you use, what decision-making process you implement in this this process, and then go from there.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Okie doke.
All right, so you're removing the black shoes from your assortment of shoes.
And here it is.
Okay.
So this is my black unwrinkable dress that they advertised on Good Morning America in 2015.
Let's take a look.
And it is a classic little black dress that is acceptable just about anywhere, except for probably the Vatican.
Okay.
They advertise that you cannot wrinkle it, and I have had it for how many years now, and it has never failed me. So, with that being said, one pair of shoes, one dress, one bra,
Yep.
and a pair of underwear will go in the carry-on bag.
So that's your spare outfit.
That's my spirit. And you just have to eliminate that. This will give me an evening, and I'll have had my clothes on, so I have with me in that bag 2 outfits. The outfit that I'm wearing. If there's something happens to this bag, if it got stolen or crushed, and I do have insurance to cover that, but you don't want it to happen when you have packed all your favorite things.
Right.
So I'm going to organize that after. Once
Okay.
that's done. So I just want to eliminate them from the process. So
As you can see, this can be very daunting and overwhelming for, the initiate. But you have everything organized in a way that allows me to see, what goes with what. You've got your outfits clearly separated according to time of day or night.
Yep. And I think you pick your outfits and you have to check the weather. And I have that weather app, and it's allowed me to watch the weather. And it even, as your mom suggested, to bring a raincoat, because if it can be good over there, and if you don't have an umbrella and it's raining, obviously that could ruin your plans for the day. But it doesn't look like it. So the idea of rolling everything gives you so much more room. So these are like yoga pants. These are so comfortable and warm. And when it gets down to 70 for a Florida girl like me, anything below 72 is cold.
Right.
So I'm going to put them in the corners along my bag
Okay.
to soften and cushion everything. So those are pants, leggings, and they go all the way down. I don't care for the capris. I chose them. You know, I don't know if there's mosquitoes or whatever, so I want my ankles and everything. And so I have a pair of shorts and a blue jean skirt.
Okay.
So I'm going to put those in here, and I'll continue with that same thing. So this will be on the outside, cushioning anything that I'm going to put in there, because I don't want my heels to get broken and whatnot.
Yeah, but I'm already beginning to see a pattern here. So you've got everything rolled up,
Yeah.
and it
you
takes up minimal space.
Yeah. You continue that rolling with your dresses, with your blouses, and it's amazing how much more. But really, I guess I'm forming a base for the things that I want to put in here that might be breakable, like a mirror. So I will use the flat area.
Okay.
So I've got, right now, two dresses, a pair of dress pants and a dress, and I have a dress in there. So I have 3 outfits for evening. I could stop there and not put more.
True.
And because I'm going to 4 different cities, but only for 3 nights, technically I'm done. So I have a dressy blouse to go with my black pants. And I have black heels, which will go with that outfit.
Okay.
And if I get to go to dance in Rome, which is a possibility at the Arthur Murray, I am going to bring a pair of dance shoes. And they will go with the black pants. So I don't have to bring extra shoes. I do have to bring dance shoes if I get lucky enough to go. So we know that that's enough to probably get me through somewhat, almost 3 days. So the other things that are super important, underwear, bras, I put them in the zippered area. And I'm gonna, open this up and roll them. I already rolled them. I'm gonna roll them and put them in that area,
Okay.
which is pretty self-explanatory. And that there's like 14 pairs of underwear. You know,
Yeah.
can't have too many underwear.
No, I agree.
I bought, when I went on my first trip, 10 pairs, packages of underwear, and I just threw them out. They were ugly old underwear, but I don't want to do ugly old underwear. So,
And like you said earlier, chances are that the hotels that you're going to be staying at will have public laundry services
Yes.
available.
so if I really need something to be washed, I'm sure, and I could probably bring some Woolite in a shampoo bottle, and I can wash some delicacies in the sink in the hotel, because I'll be in each hotel room for 3 days.
Right.
So when I get to the next hotel, I can wash. I'll have some I can wash, and they can dry for 3 days. They can be in the room, and when I get to the next room, they'll be dried and clean. So I can do that kind of thing. So
Okay.
with my regular bras, I'm going to put them in the suitcase, but I put my 2 small ones in there, the strapless. So now I'm going to pad. This is we're doing good. These are the other extra outfits. Oh, this is a must. This is a dress that I can wear either during the day to the Vatican with sneakers, which like I have on now. I just have to cover my shoulders, and it covers my knees. And if I take that same dress, take the sneakers off and put a little pair of beige pumps on, I have a dinner dress. And I have a little white sweater.
Versatile and efficient.
This one might wrinkle, I'm not sure, but I am pretty sure most hotels will have irons. And I'm going to check before I go. I have to call and confirm my reservation. And the 2 questions I will ask them is if they have hair dryers and irons, and what are the strength. The hair dryer I have is 1800 watts. If they only have one that's 600 watts or something that's not going to blow dry my hair, I am not going to. I'll bring mine. But if I can avoid bringing one, it'll be great. So these are extra pajamas, and they can just keep padding on the side. And one thing I learned was when you get to socks, and I haven't got socks out, which is a good thing, they're in the drawer rolled. You can shove them in your shoes, help pad your shoes, so shove your socks around your shoes.
Of course.
So this is a cute outfit. If I have enough room, I'm going to bring it. It's not a necessity. But blouses are, so I'm going to roll these blouses up. they'll go with the yoga pants. And they should not wrinkle as long as I roll them. I shouldn't have to worry about it.
Right.
And then I'm going to start with the shoes, because we want the shoes to be in the soft spot.
Your shoes are going to go into that suitcase, right? All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a pair of shoes now. And because it's padded underneath, the heels won't break. They've got enough padding. And here's where you would stick your socks, any place you can use. So there's enough things to protect my heels right there. Shoving and socks. As I said, you know, these are something you could probably buy in stores over there.
Right.
I can wash. I'm not going to wear more than 1 or 2 pairs. So I'll probably bring 4 pairs, which will be more than I'll need. So the shoes are protected, and I have 1 more pair of shoes that I want to protect. These are my dad's shoes. The other option is putting them in a bag, but I've never had that problem. Some people think you have to put them in a bag. I don't think so. I just like the heels to be protected.
Yes.
So they can't be broken.
Very important to pack your luggage in a way that protects the delicate items.
This is going to get not really banged around because I'm not checking it, but I could drop it, or anybody could you know, it could, the handle could break. You just don't know. And those shoes are expensive. They're not super expensive, but they're important. So these are just little spring tops, and you can see I almost cleared the bed already. There's a couple of long sleeves tops that I'm bringing, and I'm going to lay them straight across because I need to make a spot for my mirror and some of the things I don't want to carry. I might have to carry it in a green bag.
Okay.
But I want to protect these. So both pairs of shoes, 3 pairs of shoes are now packed, which is probably a little bit of a luxury, but...
So you're not rolling everything, just...
Well, for the most part I want to, because it makes it like you don't have wrinkles. And it gives you more opportunity. So here are the packing cubes. If I found after we finish this I could not get everything in, I could start back over and try to cube things. Like I'll put all my electronics in this, but this will go in that bag. I won't put my electronics in this bag. Just for when I go through customs, I can pull this out and put this in a tray, and they ask you to separate it. They'll all be together on one bag.
Okay.
So it's good to cube some things, but cubing shoes, this is a long sleeve dress, it's an extra. So this may be taken out if I find I don't have room. And these are jeans that are like a velour. I don't think these I care so much about.
Okay.
But this is my little white sweater, and I'm going to leave this maybe as to wear. So right now I've eliminated one thing without much worry.
I was just going to get to that. What are you going to leave out an outfit for to wear on the day of the trip?
Yeah, well, you're going to definitely put on, probably, I'll be heading to the airport at 10:30 in the morning from next week, and we expect it to be warm, so I'll have a pair of shorts and a blouse, which will be an extra outfit.
Yeah.
So my flight doesn't leave till 7:30, and I might take one of those pants and throw it in the bag, so if when I get on the plane, if it's cold, I can just change into long pants.
Okay.
Which is something that's a good idea, because on the plane I have 11 hours. Both these bags will be with me, but this one will be checked overhead. Right. So I want to get into a bag that's easy, and maybe I can stick those in. This is an extra dress, culotte thing, and depending on if I'm going on the boat trip, if I can bring it, I will. It's extra.
Okay.
And then there's bathing suits. If I have the opportunity to go to the beach, it'll be in Genoa. Mm-hmm. And I have a choice of 2 bathing suits, black and white.
Good.
So, and I have the cover-ups that go. This is a bag for the shoes that I have eliminated, but I might use it for something else. So I will roll these and see if I can get them in and still have plenty of room. There's still, I have tons of room in here. The suitcase is, and it's not heavy at this point. It's going to not be something I want to lift with one hand. So now I can look at this container, and I know that something that is very important to me is going in this suitcase.
Okay.
And we all have our snacks. They have no problem with you bringing food. So this is a precious item to me. Kleenex, always have Kleenex. They have them in the hotel, but I have, this is some things that are important that I'll keep with me, or I can put them in the carry-on bag with my underwear. Sweeten or stevia and Propel. Those will fit in there.
Always good for dehydration.
The hair dryer, if I need it, will go in this bag. I do not want to carry this under my seat.
And you have the adapter for the hair dryer?
Yeah, that hair dryer is a 225.
Right.
I switched it already.
There's a switch on there, so you can go from 110 to 220.
You showed me that. I've already switched it so that it's already on.
Okay.
So this will be, and this is a 1800, or this is 1875. So when I call, I'll confirm with them that this is stronger than what they have. I don't need to bring it, but if I do, it's here. So this will have some more soft stuff, maybe.
Okay.
I'm getting down to where you can, by just where you roll it and how you pack it, you can see I have still plenty of room. So I may change it, rearrange it a little bit, but by just simple things and power of deduction, what you really need, it's easy to overpack.
Yes.
It's so easy. So these are the extra pillowcases, and I was thinking of even throwing these extra sandals in. I might still be able to do that. They're not going to take up much room. And I pretty much, this goes with me.
That will go
This
in
goes
your
with me. It'll go in my
bag.
carry-on. So now I have to decide where the makeup and stuff, and the stuff that I need for my medications, they will stay in this green bag. All this stuff, because when I go through customs, they're going to want to look at it. They don't care about what you bring, but they're going to make sure that it's not. So this is my belt, my security belt, where you're traveling on a bus or in a train. You might want to keep your passport and your cash.
Okay.
And wear it on you. I also have a little cloth. It's a silk pouch that attaches to my bra.
Yeah.
Snaps in, and sometimes when I was in Italy traveling, when I was going through the Vatican and stuff, and I didn't want to carry a lot of stuff, I put my driver's license and a couple of credit cards and some euros in, and I had my hands free. So you can carry stuff that is very critical, your passport and your money, on your body. And this purse I bought was a gem that I found on eBags.
Right, we covered that in the last show.
And it has a spot for water. I will actually pack this in the suitcase. I won't use it for travel because I have the green bag.
That's good.
So I have it with me, and these are 2 weeks worth of pills and vitamins, and I have also, these will all go into the green bag. So I will rearrange them as I go, but you can see I have a big bag here. So I have an adapter, and I have some exercise bands to keep my shoulder exercised so it doesn't get sore while I'm gone. And these things can go in here. My makeup will go in there. These toiletries that are wet, that I bought these containers for, I've already named and marked body oil, leave-in conditioner, shampoo, and body wash. They most likely have that in some hotels, but if you like a particular shampoo, you can keep it with you. And they stay in the bag that they came in. And I bought this at Walmart.
Now, I have a question. Mm-hmm. Is that size allowable by the TSA?
Grab and go bag, great for spa travel, easily stored, and travel bag includes adhesive labels. They even this is the 4.3 fluid ounces is all you're allowed. So there's four bottles. And then I have my contact solution and some Vaseline in case you get sunburn, and drops. You want to keep anything that can open and spill inside a Ziploc bag.
Yes, very important.
These can go in my bag because I don't need these on at my hand. So I could even leave them inside my e-bag, which is waterproof. So if they break, they'll break inside of my e-bag, inside of my suitcase. So there's that.
There you go. That's smart hacking
Yeah.
for you.
And then,
You've got this down to a science.
yeah. And you know, it's just, there's so much out there that helps you. There's my,
Now look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
My
This is
travel iron.
the world's smallest iron.
and you think, you laugh, but you know what, trying sometimes to get a blouse that wrinkles out, this thing gets hot. I found it on Amazon. It just turns on and off. And make sure you let it cool. Don't leave the hotel room with it on. You don't want to burn the hotel room. But for that little added pleasure, I'm pretty sure the hotels that I'm going all have irons. But I will call, and if I need to bring it, I have it. But it's great if you're in a hurry and you got to jump out, and you don't have to call the desk and bug up to bring you an iron.
Of course.
They don't have them on the cruise ships. You got to go do the laundry. But if I pull something out and it's wrinkled and I just want to go eat dinner, look, as little as this is, my phones are bigger than this.
I know.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it's just one of those little treasures that I think that, you know, I just don't like wrinkles. So, you know, if I can avoid them, wrinkles are bad enough on your skin, but they don't need to be on your clothes. So, this can easily fit in this bag, as you can see. So here's the dangerous part. Don't put more stuff in, because I could go find more outfits. I don't need any more outfits. I'm going to buy stuff. I'm going to bring gifts home, so I want to leave some space.
Some space.
Yeah,
That's smart.
and I might rearrange, you know, and check. But this is basically pretty. I mean, I can even now probably consider bringing my shawl from Annie, because I think this will come in handy on the airplane. But do I want to carry it around? I don't know. I don't want anything to happen to it. So I just use this when I'm watching TV, and I just love this.
Yeah,
But
it looks very comfortable.
it's very soft. So as you can see, I didn't have to eliminate those one pair of pants, and I might just throw them in the e-bag just because I have the room, and it will help soften. And I have more than enough room for my makeup and my stuff, and this pillow.
Very good.
So I think that worked out well.
Yeah, I think so too. Have we
That will fit.
missing anything out?
No, I think we went over the cords. Everything will fit in. I think we got everything.
Wow. This is record packing time. I mean, this is...
Like, not 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, this
That's not.
is something that came out really well. So, well, thank you, Karen, for guiding us through what can be a rather intimidating part of the pre-travel experience.
Thank you. You know, all of it is planning and thinking about where you're going and what you need to do. And I'm not staying in 5-star hotels, and I'm not going far from where I am, but I'm going to see as many beautiful things as I can see.
Right.
And I want to be comfortable. So you just have to eliminate. And if you plan it, I've got lots of tips from YouTube. And that's why I wanted to share this, because it works. You know, somebody showed me, and I've just expanded on it a little bit. But it's still, these bags are all on YouTube, or on Amazon, or wherever. I think I got this off of Facebook. There's always something about travel.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is to make it easy. These are both with me at all times, so I shouldn't have to worry about loss. And you know, the only thing I didn't do, and I would definitely do, is pack this mirror somewhere deep within
Okay.
where it's padded. So, but with that being said, you know, I may be laying in bed and wake up and say, oh, I forgot, I should bring that dress. That could happen. I'm not leaving till for 3 more days.
Right.
But you can see I have room. And I can probably
Clearly.
put them in, and they'll be padded on this side,
And on
my
that
bra,
side.
and here on the inside. So I might have just solved that problem.
Very good. Well, thanks again, Karen.
Oh,
and
you're welcome. Thanks for showing everybody, helping me.
we appreciate it. Have fun on your trip.
I will.
I do recommend that you use the internet Ask friends who have, or family members who have traveled in the past, what, time saving and space efficient tips that they can offer you, because it can save you a lot of time and aggravation once you get to destination. So again, we want to thank Karen for having allowed us to experience the process of travel, and as always, be safe and happy travels. Peace.